So today's daily challenge is, I don't know how you say that, Merdal, M-E-R-D-A-L. And I want to tell you, my immediate first reaction was, that does not look like me, I don't think I can do this, I'm going to skip it, I'm just going to move on, not do today's tangle. That was my first gut instinct. And since that was my first gut instinct, I decided I really need to try it. I need to challenge myself. I need to not be afraid of some of these patterns that I'm not sure I can do. So, I think what I'm going to do is because this is a little more of a challenging sort of a pattern, I'm not sure I want to have it all like this. I think I'm going to just draw the basic pattern right in the middle of my tile. So what do I need? I need some 4 diamond-like shapes. 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Okay. And then it looks like on this side, I make this and that, and on this one, this and that. I extend those lines, but not on the outside, just on the inside. Does that look right? I'm not even sure. I guess so. Okay. Excuse me, I'm still a little congested. Then it looks like I connect these. Alright, so I didn't line those up very well at all, but somehow I knew I wasn't going to, because yeah, I just had this feeling. And then what? And then you're supposed to go here. Like that. And then do this square in the middle. And these little lines like such. Interesting. Well, it looks like the sample. Yep. Now my question is, what do I want to do with it after that? I don't really know. Let me do I will go ahead and try the rest of the pattern. Right? So then this one will be like that, and this one will be like that, and like this, and like that, and like that, and like that. Ooh. Well, those don't line up. Well, it probably won't be my go-to tangle. That's for darn sure. But I bet you I can take a moment and think about it and make it more me. So how will I do that? Well, we'll just keep going and see what happens. And yes, they're not going to be even, or even close to being even, and maybe I should do that on purpose. Make them really not even, so that it doesn't make it look like I'm even trying to make it even. Right? Need that one, and that one, and that one, and those go to there, and this one goes to here, and this one goes in this direction, and I'm going to just be way off on purpose. I'm going to go like that and like this. I'm going to go like this and like this. I'm going to go like that and like this. Okay, that's really rough. This is what happens when I don't feel a tangle. Boy, oh boy. However, stick it out here, and we are going to figure something out. Not so bad now that I have more of them, but I definitely want them wonky. And these probably should have been more like squares instead of diamonds to start with. That might have solved part of my issue. So since they're not, we're going to just embrace them. Embrace the wonkiness. Oops, I get on my paper. Alright, this one and this one. And this one and this one. Okay. Yeah, now if I was going to draw this like for when we did samples of how to, what the pattern looks like, I totally would have probably started with a pencil grid in order to align these spaces better. Ooh, I did not connect that. Alrighty then. Or maybe if I put my square in first. Oh, that helps me. Okay, I need to put my square in first. Alright, let's see. I'm going to put just one, and I'm going to put it way over, and I'm going to make it big. Like that. And this is going to go really weird. Really, really weird here. Alright. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to continue. Why am I going to continue? Because sometimes your tile goes through an ugly phase. And for me, this is really ugly. Really, really, really ugly. But we're going to persevere and see if ugly gets less ugly by continuing on with the shape. Who knows? I think what I might need is I might need a bigger, bolder pen to emphasize certain spots that will really make this come to life. Let's see what happens. Let me finish the basic pattern. It's really wonky. Since it started out wonky, I made it really wonky. So that it's wonky on purpose. Getting better. This striped thing is helping it to give it a dimension that it didn't have when it was straight, flat. So that's okay. And it's helping to cover up my weird connecting lines. I'm not drawing anywhere near straight today. My drawing arm is kaputsk, I think. Of course, I do seem to be going really fast. Maybe if I slow down a little, it would actually work better. Missed one. Over here. Well, that's different. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I think I'm going to, though, change over to a bolder pen. Maybe my Sharpie. And I'm going to emphasize everything on this side, I think, where I have that unfortunate thing happening there. So everything on this side. So that side and that side. Yeah? Is that what I said? This side, this side, this side. Oops, I missed some. Some stripes. Okay. I'm going to do this side. And this side. And maybe make it into like a triangle sort of a shape here. More of a triangle on that side. So here, I want more of a triangle, and going down that side. More of a triangle, and down this side. And oops, I didn't go down this side. That's why that one didn't look right. And down this side. And then what? And then what? I think I want this side of this shape, which is this shape. Just the one side. This long prism looking shape. This one. So this side of this shape. And this side of that shape. Yeah? Getting better. Okay, and then it needs the bottom of that prism shape again. That one's a little funky. Bottom of that prism shape. Bottom of that prism shape would be this one, and this one, and this one. And if I hadn't been so wonky, if I'd started with some sort of a pencil grid, this would have been much better. But, you know, that's not turning out too bad. I think I want to shade it now. Yeah? Is that what I want to do? No, not yet. I want the diamonds to be black. Sometimes your tile just talks to you. Like I've said before, I don't know. It just said it needed darker. It needs some bold something happening here. This is just one weird tile. And I'm not sure it wants it for all of them or just the ones on the outside. To kind of ground it like a frame. I think I'm going to start with that, and then if that's when it says it's done, then I'll be done. And if it tells me it's not done, then I won't. It certainly did have an ugly phase there that I could have just given up. I'm not going to. Okay. Well, that surely does have some sort of odd look to it. I think it goes this way. I think it's telling me it goes this way. And well, I will sign it down here. And it's telling me it needs shading. Here. On the sides that don't have the dark. Here it's telling me to go. I don't know what's all over my fingers that I've made dirty spots on my tile. Oh well. It's telling me to go here. I don't know. I don't know why it's telling me to do what it's telling me to do, but that's where it's telling me to shade, so. Alright, let's try that. See what happens. Right here. Right there. Reason I neglected this spot right there. Well, that's interesting. It's not at all what I thought it would end up looking like. And it's not my favorite, but you know what? I can appreciate it, and it's not bad. Interesting. Okay, so this was, excuse me, what the heck happened? I've lost my post. Here it is. Merdal. Doesn't look at all like mine, but that's okay. Sometimes that happens.